I reckon this will be an easy one to set up at least, like unless there's something going on that I don't know about in the gaming world that's really worth talking about. I mean, it's GTA 5 is a big game club, I
Yeah.
think. I think it'll be a big one.
I mean, a whole lot of GTA 5 for me is meh.
Well,
And
yeah, but of
and
course there's the
yeah,
comparison to older GTAs that's
yes,
going to happen.
of course, right?
Yeah.
Like the story is so it's present. I keep thinking about like the story and well, at least the two of the GTA 3 trilogy that I played. I never actually really got far on GTA 3 itself, ironically enough, but you know how the story there was so much more compelling. You know.
Yeah.
Well, let's see if I see anything on a quick news sweep. I'm just gonna hit Reddit.
I almost said several things, but it's like, no, that's Game Club talk, Jared. That's Game Club talk. We're about to do it, so keep it to yourself for the time being.
And how does that make you feel?
How does that make you
Oh, and
feel?
I'm also increasing the price of in-person sessions because having phone sessions be more expensive just seems wrong.
Just seems wrong. Yeah.
Microsoft has more layoffs.
The sky is blue, water is wet.
Mm-hmm.
The Republican Party are evil bastards. Microsoft lays off more people. These are immutable facts in the world around us.
Dave the Diver addresses Dave the Diver director addresses controversial best indie game nomination from 2023. There's nothing indie about us. We didn't apply for it.
There's nothing indie about us. We didn't apply for it.
Yep.
Nice. Are you guys doing anything for the 4th of July?
Well, considering I close the deli tomorrow and then I'm chicken Saturday, I don't really have a chance to.
Right.
I basically
Fair
have
play.
to rush back home, try to sleep. I've started taking melatonin supplements to try to sleep easier on days like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, just a 2.5 milligram gummy, just nothing uh, heavy handed. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah.
Because it seemed like the most mild supplement that actually works. I mean, I didn't want to just start downing a fireball or something.
Right.
But I figure I'm going to probably need it tomorrow because assholes are going to be firing off fireworks like crazy.
Mm-hmm.
I might actually, that's not a bad idea. Get my sleep mask and turn on some white noise.
That's probably a good plan. Yeah, we're not doing anything. I mean, I'm gonna do probably some more project work. Need to work in my garage, and I mean, tomorrow's the 4th of July, so I doubt I'm gonna be able to get anybody to come look at this tomorrow. But the circuit breaker for the above garage apartment keeps tripping,
Mm-hmm.
and it's 100 amp circuit. And if my math is correct, I don't like everything in that apartment combined. If it was all running like max, whatever, I don't think everything in that apartment combines to 100 amps,
Mm-hmm.
which means that either something is wrong with the circuit or something is wrong with some of the appliances. One or some of the appliances. In which case, that's way out of my league to try to fix. I think I might get if push come to shove, I could replace a circuit or a breaker rather in the breaker box. I could replace a breaker, but I don't like any of the rest of that stuff. Like I'm just gonna call somebody. I don't want to burn my house down.
Mm-hmm.
So
Oh, right. There's this one. I want that if we have time for it, I want to talk about. Never mind. It's an older one. For whatever reason, that popped up on my thing. Never mind. It was the Randy Pitchford thing, and I didn't realize it was uh that old. Whoops. Nexus Mods new owners promise they won't uh uh monetize the site to death, right?
Yeah.
But that's from June. I'm seeing a whole lot of stuff.
They're texting me about the circuit, which tripped again.
Oh, lovely.
I'm like, listen, guys, I can't fix it. I understand, but I can't fix it.
Mm-hmm.
There are many other places in this house to sleep for the night. We can try again tomorrow.
Yeah, let's see. Microsoft is closing down Xbox Studio, the initiative with Perfect Dark killed as well, joining Everwild and ZeniMax's IP and several other projects. Right.
Yeah.
Steam's new in-game performance monitor does remind me, how long is the Steam still going on? Because
It goes on a little longer, I'm pretty sure.
through the 10th. All right.
So until this time next week.
Yeah. I might pick up a couple more things. I found Euro Truck Sim actually runs pretty damn good on the Steam Deck. Yeah, frame locked, of course, right?
The first Euro Truck Sim or Euro
Yeah.
Truck 2?
Euro Truck 2.
Okay. Are you looking to get some more DLC?
I was going to get one of the map packs I didn't have.
Nice.
Probably the Iberian Peninsula. And that's actually where I've been playing Elite Dangerous as well.
On the Steam Deck?
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't played it again since we played. I haven't played games all that much. I played Halo a little bit today with my kid because he wanted to play Halo with me. But after I got back inside from working and ate lunch and took a shower and everything, I laid down for a little while and took a nap.
I can't blame you. I mean, damn, right?
Yeah, I don't spend that much time out in the heat anymore.
Yeah, I don't know if you have it, but it looks like Black Desert is free to keep on Steam again. Pretty sure they had a giveaway earlier.
Do I have Black Desert? Yes, I do. Yeah, I'm gonna try to be good and not buy any more games. Um,
I mean, a good chunk of what I bought was like the latest expansion for RimWorld to catch me up before the next expansion.
yeah,
I got Ship Inc. and Lost and Found, which are basically two games that are very similar. It was a pack. It's the one I was more interested in. They call it a cozy shipping management game, which definitely understand that one. Lost and Found is almost like a hidden object game. Uh, both of them are very iterative. The first one was Lost and Found. I'll talk more in depth on in probably next time we record.
yeah,
But basically, Lost and Found, you're a officer that's running the Lost and Found at a airport, and packages of lost items that's been found come down the conveyor belt, and you lay them out on your table. Then people come up and say, like, I lost my charging cable, and you give them the charging cable that came down the thing. I lost my hat. Yeah, sometimes object comes in that's dirty, and you have an option to clean it up for a little bit extra money. Sometimes a robber comes in and tries to steal money from you because they give you tips for helping them, and
yeah,
it's one of those kind of job simulator games where you have bills that you have to pay at the end of the day and certain upgrades that you can buy.
yeah.
But it's a fairly fast paced. So There are modes that slow it down, and there's upgrades that you get to, like get more generous timing. And also if you like if you find the object later, or they ask for something that you don't have, and then you find it, you could call them, but you only have a certain amount of time on each day. But there's an item that expands or makes the time, adds extra time to your timer. Or you could just steal the item and sell it on the black market. All right.
Yeah, that sounds all right.
And then they kind of expanded the idea with Ship Inc., where it's the same idea. You are given items to pack up to ship off. With some item or some shipments having like a time-based mechanic where if you ship it off at a certain in a certain time frame, you get bonus money. But the majority of it is a lot more chill, slower paced, where it's more about getting the shipments done and sending them out.
Yeah.
But there's also like, well, a criminal organization might ask you to ship some plutonium. So you have to call the cops about it.
Right. Don't be a narc.
And occasionally a cat will come in and steal one of your boxes. Because of course they do, right?
I mean, really, it's not stealing. They're owed it.
True. But it's feels like a more complete experience, if that makes any sense.
Mm-hmm.
Overall, it's I would say Ship Inc. is the better of the two experiences, partially possibly just because it's not a frantic race. None of them really kind of fully fit the job simulator genre, where it's an ever-expanding set of rules, at least as far as I can tell. There's some more arbitrary rules on Ship Inc. where after you unlock it, you have to put like additional stickers. Like you start off with just fragile stickers, but then you can unlock like radioactive stickers, heavy stickers, chemical stickers, that sort of thing.
Yeah.
And it's that's really the only expansion that I've noticed of the rule set. So it's not full on. And now I'm blanking on the fucking name of the game. Where you're the border guard.
Papers, please.
Papers, please. Yeah. It's not full on papers, please, but it's enough.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the stuff that I bought, I haven't played anything yet except Plan B Terraform, which is like a Mars terraforming type game. It's kind of cozy in the sense that like so far there's no pressure. Like, the only pressure is like the pressure you put on yourself. Like, okay, like let me, make this happen to get to the next sort of stage and unlock the next things. There's like a little bit of story in the background, but for the most part, you're just trying to terraform a Mars-like, a randomly generated Mars-like planet with a few settlements, and you build stuff. But it's got like a really chill like soundtrack. There's no money, there's no power, like nothing. It's just like you just got to gather stuff, move it to where it needs to go, and build things that you need to upgrade your cities. And that's been nice. And then I got Mech Armada.
Dangerous Odyssey.
Well, yeah, I did. I got Elite Dangerous Odyssey, and I am gonna I'm gonna break out my HOTAS and play some.
It does fairly well on gamepad.
It does. But I like my HOTAS. I played for a long time on gamepad though, on my when I had my old laptop.
Well, I do need to remap a couple things because there's just redundancies, because where the Steam Deck has the additional buttons on the back, one of them is literally just a face button, and I don't know why that's the default.
Yeah. For a long time, I had an Xbox chat pad which had a keyboard on it.
Yeah.
And it functionally behaves like a keyboard.
Yeah.
So the functions that you needed like keyboard presses for, if you're using a gamepad, you could just use the chat pad, but it broke a long time ago and I've never got a replacement because I'm like, I don't do multiplayer gaming on my Xbox anymore.
Yeah, see, I do have the Bluetooth keyboard and a mouse if need be, which
Yeah.
might help the first person segments, the first person shooter segments, which I know feels wild, huh?
Yeah.
Looks like really the only thing we would have to talk about is uh Cube's online piracy's great comeback.
Sure. Let's do it.
Because you own nothing, right?
Oh, this is a YouTube video. I didn't watch that. How long is it?
12 and a half minutes if you cut out the sponsor.
How money works. Oh, this is tangential, but there's a YouTuber that I recently discovered. His YouTube channel is Any Austin, and he's very unique as a gaming YouTuber. He has to be the most boring nerd I have ever seen, but I love the kind of shit that he does.
I thought I was the most boring nerd.
No. So what he does is that he goes, his various YouTube content is about investigating things in games that nobody ever thinks to do. So for example, he's got a series that goes back a couple years that I've been kind of powering through, where he does does employment surveys, quote unquote, for various game cities and worlds and whatnot, and he tries to determine what people are or aren't employed and draw statistical data and information from those and compare them to the real world. He did breakdowns of power lines in a couple of Grand Theft Auto games to see how realistic they were. And he talked to an engineer and showed them some things and asked them some questions and got some feedback. And so yeah. But anyways, that was tangential. But this YouTube channel being how money works, and one of Any Austin's videos is in the little recommended for this one. It's just neat. And Katie's calling me. Hang on. All right. It's about the electrical stuff. She's on her way home from work and she's catching up on the chat, and so she calls me. And I'm like, I got it. I told them what to do. I looked into it and then I told them what to do. It is what it is. They're gonna have to stay in the house tonight. Anyways.
Sorry, I was also listening to the video.
Oh, you're fine. Okay.
Yeah, I'm at the very end myself. I mean, it has an interesting idea. And I do agree that movies are just it doesn't make sense anymore.
Movies are unfathomably expensive.
And we're moving that way in the game studios.
Yeah. Yeah. So it's I mean, I don't think he said this. I skimmed a little. But I mean, some of the biggest problems, corporate greed, and sort of a race to the bottom on how much you can get away with not having to do and being able to charge for.
Oh yeah, it does highlight in the very beginning just part of the problem is that content is so shattered on for the movie side and TVs that or TV shows that you cannot fathomably be guaranteed to be able to watch what you want to anymore.
Yep. I don't...
to the point that some shows are debuting on in splitting their seasons across multiple streaming services as exclusives or time exclusives.
Which I did not realize
Yeah.
because I don't watch very many shows.
I don't watch Doctor Who anymore, and I didn't realize that Doctor Who, the latest season was essentially exclusive to Disney Plus for a while.
Yeah, I don't watch Doctor Who. I don't have anything against Doctor Who. It's just never been something I've been into. But yeah. I mean, piracy really isn't a problem though. And like he explained it pretty
Mhm.
well. Like there's such a small amount of people who do pirate compared to the overall like pool
Yeah.
of people spending money. Like and it does take a certain type of person who will pirate. You have to have someone who is both like knowledgeable. Like piracy is easier than it's ever been, but you know, so are a lot of other things that people know absolutely nothing about and are not willing to, or at the very least feel like they're incapable of learning. So, but like it takes a certain type of person who like knows how to do it or is willing to learn and isn't intimidated by the like rhetoric around it being theft. And the legality of it. So, but yeah. We can have more of a conversation on the show.
Okay. So there's that, and I think I'm all set to start setting up.
Okay.
There is also cubes. EA cuts around 300 rolls, including 100 at respawn, but oh wait, that's a bit older. But the piracy, come back, right?
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm gonna fire up Audacity.
Okay.
I ended up not bringing my notes in, but I don't think I'm really gonna need them for GTA. Right?
Yeah, I actually didn't take any notes for GTA.
I took some, but it's more kind of off the cuff stuff. Like uh, you know, Steam Deck's multiplayer doesn't work because Rockstar doesn't uh, uh, have that configured for Linux because Linux is for hackers.
Right.